And Israeli troops have killed at least 22 people and wounded dozens more in southern Lebanon after the Israeli military failed to withdraw in line with a ceasefire agreement. Middle East correspondent Eric Torchek reports.
The Lebanese Ministry of Health says people were shot dead and dozens more wounded by Israeli troops when villagers tried to return to places in Lebanon's south that are still occupied by the Israeli military. Videos showed people approaching Israeli positions, including Israeli tanks. Some were holding Hezbollah flags, and photos of Hezbollah members killed by Israel during the war that Israel and Hezbollah fought for nearly 14 months, the one that was brought to an end by a ceasefire on November 27. And Israeli troops were meant to leave southern Lebanon by Sunday. It was a 60-day deadline signed as part of that ceasefire agreement. But the Israeli government has said that the Lebanese army and Hezbollah haven't met their terms under the agreement, and as a result, Israeli troops are required to stay in southern Lebanon. The Israeli military says some of the confrontations between villagers and Israeli troops were provoked by Hezbollah. It warned villagers not to approach Israeli positions and says that it will soon advise villagers when they can return. It's unclear how long Israeli troops are going to remain in southern Lebanon, and it depends, the Israeli government says, on when the Lebanese army fully deploys in the south and when Israel is satisfied that there are no longer any Hezbollah fighters or weapons in that border area. Under the agreement, Hezbollah, the Lebanese militant group, has to withdraw north of the Litani River. Hezbollah says it's complying with the agreement, but the United Nations says that conditions in southern Lebanon are not yet safe for citizens to return. It's actually urged the parties such as the Lebanese state, Hezbollah and Israel to recommit to a ceasefire because it says things are still dangerous. Lebanon's president says he's following up on this issue, on these problems, and says that Lebanon needs to restore its territorial integrity and sovereignty.